Hello. That was fast. I was expecting this update to take fucking months. But no, we're back to playing Sulfur again. Run off for very long, mainly because of my health. More on that later. Anyways, we got new guns. At least 5 of them. I was playing a little bit before I got this one. There's not much to say about it. It's a nice rifle. It's kind of like a revolver, but it's also a rifle. And it's listed as a rifle. Also, we got new oils and enchantments. And I want to say right now, fuck toxic lobotomy. I was really interested in this one, but that 25 plus durability loss, that is per bullet. And I only found out when I was in the caves leveling this up and suddenly realizing, why the hell did it go from like 6,000 to 100 in like 2 levels? Turns out this is why. So yeah. But we got cool new enchantments like Holy Fire, which I'm going to be putting on my Ferryman. And the Breacher, a really shitty shotgun. I'm gonna do some fun meme shit with it. So, let's just go quickly level these up. Oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. I'm here, I just arrived. Welcome. God, the shotgun is fucking ass. This is Sulfur. It's a very, very, very cursed game. And I highly recommend it. Also, those were babies I just killed. Yeah, this game lets you kill babies. By the way, I figured out what's on this QR code. It's the store page for this exact hoodie. There you are. It's got some pretty fun gore. We need a rock. Where is it? Here it is. Secret cave. Ow. Shit, I didn't think I'd run out of air that fast. Wow, and that totally wasn't worth it. Oh, by the way, apparently Grum's on Twitter, he's officially been canceled, and in the most hilarious way possible. People somehow found out he ran, like, a lesbian porn site pretending to be a girl, like, 20 years ago, and also something about tax evasion, but it's just so hilarious. I used to respect Groans, but then it became very apparent he was an idiot and probably a grifter. And then he, like, took the bait on this incredibly clickbaity Helldivers article, which took the CCO, Johan Pilestead, way out of context. There we go. I hate the shotgun so much. By the way, it says it's level 2. It's not. It's level 0. Who's Grums? This, like, almost 60-year-old ex-Blizzard employee who's been on, like, this crusade against woke, which, on one hand, kind of base. On the other hand, he's also an idiot. And he also is supposed to be crowdfunding this game that he's been crowdfunding for a very long time, but never got to because he's too busy fucking, like, being terminally online. The fact that you don't know him, though, is good. That's good. It means you're not terminally online. It means there's still hope for you. Every day, I'm becoming more and more convinced that the internet is going to die. Every day, I'm like, the internet is unsustainable. We cannot continue the way it's going right now. God, I hate the shotgun. Let's hope it works, though. Let's hope that this insane clown build works. Like, What I find interesting, you've seen the Studio Ghibli AI, right? The AI filter that makes everything into... the term was once used to bring the internet. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so like, yeah, the evolvable intelligence filter. I found it kind of funny, but, like, to no one's surprise, Studio Ghibli is taking legal action against OpenAI for this. But, like, it really begs the question, and this is something that I've been wondering about since day one of AI art as a controversy. Fuck you. At what point is something officially considered AI generated? Where does human end and AI begin? And more importantly, where does inspiration end? And, like, copying begin? Like, that's always been my big question. Like, at what point do we get to where it's officially copying art and not just being inspired by it? Can we even say that AI is capable of making anything original? And if we do, what does that mean about their personhood? Like, I'm just trying to think about how Studio Ghibli's gonna argue this in court. They copied our style. They didn't steal any of our art, they just copied our style. Do you think they could even win that? Like, anyone could copy Studio Ghibli's style with skill. I'm pretty sure people have done it too. And again, this is going to be one of those things where, like, I have a feeling that it's just going to lead to a further decline of the internet. Because something I've been noticing more and more is that it's basically impossible. Okay. Matrix oil. So this is a new oil they added. That's what does to the bullets. Oh, interesting. No self-damage. Consider when someone does it for fun, does it for money. I mean, yeah, but then again, the Studio Ghibli means they're pretty much done for fun. Like, no one would, like, Ghiblify. Also, wait, this reminds me. A similar thing happened with Disney a long time ago, didn't it? Or not that long ago. It feels like a long time ago. Where, like, people started making, like, fake Disney movies about shit like the Holocaust and stuff. Who's hosting the filter? They get money. They get money. It's a good point, but again, can you really patent or copyright an art style? Even if it's famous, can you still patent it? And for how long would such a patent or copyright be allowed to exist for? Maybe you could in Japan, but I don't know if that would hold up in, like American courts. I mean, even with their best efforts, Disney could only withhold, or, like, try to hold back the inevitable public domain of Mickey Mouse. To use the filter. I guess that is true. I guess if it's like a free internet thing that anyone could have, you could make a case for it, but if you actually have to directly pay, maybe they have a case. Even then, that wouldn't stop the AI from existing. It would just stop people from directly profiting from it. But yeah, like, the internet just feels like it's getting more and more fake and just less genuine. And we already know that dead internet theory is working. It is working in practice. That's undisputable at this point. And I wonder what, like, will we get to a point in the future where AI is so good at copying art styles that, like, it's impossible to determine whether or not someone is, in fact, making their own art? And what if it gets so good to the point where even posting time-lapse of your drawing isn't enough? At that point, people are just gonna abandon the internet, aren't they? Ooh, new oil. What's this? Probably is for the best, honestly. Like, I think the internet's still going to be around for, like, contacting people and, like, maybe meeting new friends, but it's going to be just sheltered tunnels in the warp, essentially. It's going to be the webway. It's going to be isolated tunnels in a sea of chaos and mindlessness. Like, at least you see it where, like, people start to form very small, tight-knit, like, VPN groups. Yeah, actually, that would make sense. Where, like, you can only be invited if you're a member of the community. And that way it stops people from, like... Yeah, I can actually see that being a way to, like, counter AI slop. It's gonna be the dark nets from CP. Oh, you mean Cyberpunk. I thought you were talking about the other kind of CP that you can find on the internet. My mistake. Still, this is one of those things where I just have gotten numb to it. Like, I could be depressed about, but I know that being depressed isn't gonna get me anything. Wait for the digital books to come back. I don't think we're... Okay, digital books aren't going away anytime soon. Internet might be, like, more niche in the future, but it's definitely not gonna go away. I think paperbacks are still fucking dying. Be happy with what you have and live happily. Exactly. It's called the grill pill. You don't care about politics, you don't care about the economy, you just want a grill. Don't we all? Have you seen any books with AI are covering them lately? See, that implies that I leave my house, which, I mean, my contract for work recently ended, so I am not leaving this house for months, my friend. But no, I haven't seen anything like that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I know for a fact that, like, anywhere where, like, no one really pays too much attention, like on greeting cards and shit, yeah, AI art's gonna be used. Absolutely. If you can, like, cut costs on something like that, go for it. Okay. So, what I want to know is, does this make it charge faster? No, it doesn't. Wow, that's disappointing. Ooh, puncher oil. Ooh, I like this. Here in Southeast Asia, corporations have gone full throttle using AI for textbook work. Yeah. Like I said, people will use it for cutting costs, and especially I could actually see a lot of like lower income economies where the currency isn't that strong. I could definitely see it be used a lot. I could definitely see that. This one is the second strongest in the region. SG. I'm trying to think, what Southeast Asian country has SG as its name? Unless SG is the name of a currency? Oh, Singapore. Oh, yeah, I was thinking about a different pronunciation G. Yeah, I guess so. What little I know about Singapore, though, does make sense that it would have the highest economy if it's such a huge trade hub. You said you were from Malaysia, right? Or was it Myanmar? Alright, Malaysia. That's offensive, I think. It's offensive to confuse two countries with M that start with M that are in the same region. Yes. I guess it's offensive then, sorry. Exactly. I think it was the comedian Russell Peters who said that Asians don't hate other races, they just hate other Asians. But we love each other anyways. Exactly. Just like the Balkans. There's a lot of hate, but a lot of love. Lovely. I think this is a legitimate build as a close quarters weapon, especially for melee opponents. Ow, piece of shit. Bro got perforated. It's the only country that has experienced 0 natural disasters, unlike our cousins in the north and the south. It's the paradise that adventurers talk about. Interesting. I'll wait for the lava. The reason why Malaysia and Singapore is such big trade hubs is because we are in the middle of the 2 biggest world powers. What do you mean the only reason? That sounds like a pretty big and serious reason for it. Alright, you guys are starting to get annoying. Alright, so this build does have its limits. Is it wrong if I call someone based on the skin or race? I would say so, yeah. You call someone based is solely based on their opinions. Anyone can be based if they have the right opinions. Oh, that was lovely. What are you even doing now? Looks like you're going in circles. No, I'm going straight. Trying to put this mystery oil on. Jungian oil. What does that do? I have no idea. Are you kidding me? There we go. Child rates in Japan. I mean, the birth rates, I know it's declining, and that it's a foreshadowing for the future of the rest of the, like, settled, industrialized world. And I also know that I plan on fighting against that. Oh shit! There we go. Fuck you both. Yeah, I think this build can work, but I think I might screw it up this breacher, and I'll have to sell it. They're moving here because we're full. Interesting. Interesting. Well, hopefully they'll be able to integrate well. I think immigration is good, but I think too much of it too fast can lead to a lot of problems. Could never see a Japanese child in public in Japan, but there are a lot here. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I think the reason why birth rates are down is because just raising a child is too expensive. I would not be surprised if that's why they're moving. Holy shit, that does a lot of damage. Oh my god. That was supposed to be a boss fight, by the way. Holy fuck, this gun's broken. Okay, so Matrix Oil is really nice on shotguns. Good to know. We have been having immigration crises here too. Bangladesh and Indonesians. Like I said, I think immigration works, but when it happens too fast and in too massive of quantities, it causes serious issues, especially with like housing markets. Take it from a Canadian. We have had such a problem with that. Like, I've abandoned the idea of ever owning a home. Plus, I don't really need that much space anyways, let's be real. Okay, so Matrix will fucking works. Good to know.
Oh.
So here's one of the newer scrolls they've added. Flamethrower. Let's see, what should I take with me now? You know what? Let's put the flamethrower on this. I'm curious to see what it actually does. As much as Indonesians, they hate us. Their citizens are coming here. Why they hate you? Any particular reason? Let's see. Definitely putting featured gun oil on this. Some of this. I'm gonna throw in oil specifically for bullet speed. Whatever, this should work for now. We got this here. Got this for it and this. That'll work for now. And it's in mint condition too. Nice. Actually, let's go into the forest again. It's been a while since we were there last. Actually, I know a perfect barrel to put on this. Yeah. Now we're gonna get ourselves a proper Flannenwerfer. Yeah, why do Indonesians hate Malaysia? Is it like some sort of past war crime atrocity thing, or is it just like regional, like, regional rivalry, or... Yeah. Oh, just regional rivalry? I mean, do people confuse you a lot? Because usually that's the cause of regional rivalry. Like, that's kind of the reason why Canada and America have a bit of a rivalry, is because people think Canadians are Americans. Who owns the culture? I'm guessing the cultures are extremely similar. Yes, and language. Oh, interesting. I guess people would confuse you then a lot. Anything in the water? Nothing I can see. Indonesian prince. Interesting. Yeah, there is a lot of history of the world I have yet... Like, I pride myself on being a historian, but truth is, there's a lot of places in the world I still don't know a ton about. Well, that took an entire magazine. Maybe I shouldn't have gone here so soon with early game weapons. Hey, Grossberg. What's up? Ooh, he's got sugar. I need that. Under come on Malaysia, seeing you either get a partner here or work a long time here. Same with Canada. It's why it's going to be interesting to see how I can get my girlfriend over here. You know, since she doesn't really have a job and she's disabled. But I have faith. After all, I'm technically disabled and I got a job. Maybe as a diversity hire, but still. This is the one that increases bullet speed. Also increases bullet... Holy fire. Alright, we've been that way already. Here. Shit. And I forgot how fast this thing reloads. What's the goal now? Well, the game isn't finished yet, so the goal is to level up these guns and try to find some of the newer weapons they put in here, because some of them are really funny. I mean, I could, in theory, go into dev mode and spawn them, but that's not fun. Nope, you got nothing new. Big ass birds. Oh my god, he... How to fucking... Okay, hold on. Aw, damn, still not enough space. Wow, still not enough. How big is this TV? There we go. Well, it's definitely worth enough money. How lucky it is that I was able to sell that right away. So close to leveling this up. Come on. There we go. Oh, I love this. You penetrate so far. Well, what do investors want in their media these days? Mainly comics? No, if anything, the comic book industry is completely dying. That's a bug. Yeah. What, you think because of all the Marvel movies, comics still gone up? Hell no. Maybe a little bit, but then again, Marvel movies aren't nearly as big as they used to be. Like, Endgame was peak. That was the absolute peak of comic book movies. And now it's just all downhill. And it's getting worse and worse with every year. I think what most Westerns want is a good story they can relate to. One that they haven't seen in a while. And this is going to an entire rabbit hole about how corporations are basically trying to force opinions on us. And, like, you've already seen some of that, since you already know a lot of the Western stereotypes about how Westerners are easily offended. Yeah, it's the easily offended people that are the ones that are making all these decisions. And it's also why they're losing money. Which makes it funny. Like, take the Snow White movie that came out last week. That's considered one of the worst Disney movies of all time. We decided to go outwards and start selling the comics here in the US. That would be a game changer. Maybe. Honestly, something that's becoming apparent, because like I said, our culture has kind of been shitty recently, is, like, I bet you that if Malaysian comics did get translated here, they might sell, just because, like, they're probably better by default. I love this thing. Ooh! What's this? Oh my god, it's a gun. This is a gun! This is a gun! It's a lighter, but it's a gun! Right in your face. Yeah, it's a gun. It's a lighter, but it's a gun. I love this thing. Oh, the stats look horrible, though. Only 60 damage. Horrible magazine size. Horrible spread. And that... Oh, man. And that durability. I think it's supposed to be like a concealed carry gun, like the kind of spies would have. Because, like, spies would carry something like that. Like, I know that in the Soviet Union, they had, like a camera that was actually a gun. It had, like, a 2-inch barrel on it or something, so you had to be, like, really up close to use it. Then there's the Soviet ballistic knife. The knife that was actually a gun. Now that I think about, they should add a ballistics knife into this game. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious! Yes! Oh man, I can see it too. Knife gun or gun knife? Both. So the ballistics knife was... There's two variants of it. There was the old variant, which has been retired because people knew the trick. And the way that one worked was, it was this spring-loaded knife. You, like, press a button, and the knife blade flies out at, like, lethal speeds. Not supersonic speeds, not, like, bullet speeds, but it still went really fast. So, like, and it was given to, like, Spetsnaz as, like, their combat knife, so that, like, it looks like you just have a knife, but in reality, you have a gun, and you just shot someone with it. The newer variant, though, has the, has a built-in... Is it a 22 caliber or a 9mm? They have, like, a built-in, like, single-shot pistol in the hilt. So you hold the knife backwards so that it looks like, oh, it's not gonna fire. Except they're pointing the other end at you. It also means that if you were to try and aim with it, you'd have a knife blade sticking directly in front of your face, which is very dangerous. Hang on. Let me talk about Malaysia comics now. Sure, go ahead. You should totally go read X Venture Comics. Is that Malaysian? Is it translated in English? Because if it is, then I could probably give it a shot. Oh my god, that's a big ghost. For 10 years, but only, I mean half, not have. Translate all their comics, till the recent ones. Interesting. I have to give it a shot. What's the plot? Is it like superhero stuff? It's hard to explain without sounding boring. I'll look it up then after the stream. I need to rest my hands soon anyways. Because, I'm finding that specifically my left hand, my fingers are getting very easily exhausted. For lack of a better word. Interesting. Well, now I'm very interested. So here's the thing. Everyone tosses around that word so much that it's lost all meaning. Probably one of the biggest ironies of a lot of, like, more, like, liberal Western culture is, this idea that they think that, like, all cultures are beautiful, but at the same time, there's a lot of cultures throughout the world that also hate them. or just hate other cultures in general. So it's like, there's a very serious, or like, hilarious irony in all of that. I just realized I could put this on here. Okay, so the main selling point of the comic is LK gets turned into a hot alien wife. That's the plot of X Ventures. Hitler becomes a hot alien waifu. Now I really want to read this. This sounds hilarious. He's so hot, man. Oh, God. Uh, okay. That sounds absolutely hilarious. Okay, I need to read this now. Mr. Bison Akuma from Street. Okay. This sounds unhinged and I love it. I actually want to read this now. You said there was no way to explain the plot without sounding boring. This sounds the opposite of boring. Alien Hitler waifu versus Street Fighter. That's an elevator pitch if I've ever heard one. This is the second season plot, by the way. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh, this is 5. Oh man. While we're talking about unhinged comics, I would recommend reading Dog Ninja. It's the story about a guy who his father was a man, but his mother was a dog who his father raped. And she died giving birth to this guy who has like a dog head. And his plot is to find his dad and rape him. That's the plot of Dog Ninja. And it's done in such an unironic and very serious way too, despite how edgy it is. Yeah, it sounds like the kind of person you were talking about this to is the kind of person we in the West call a Karen. Let me tell you, nobody here likes Karens. Okay, I need to put multi-shot oil on this. At the very least, find some way to make the bullets bigger. It's actually a Raya Day celebration here. What's that? Never heard of that holiday. Celebration of Ramadan. Oh. I didn't know Malaysia was that Islamic. Makes sense if you have such a cultural similarity to Indonesia. Here's Jock. Who wants to pick your eyes out? Monster birds. Bewitched, horrible, violent. Wait, why do you care so much about eye pecking? I mean, it was oddly specific. I was just curious. Seems like a bit macabre thing to be curious about. Let's keep things short. Alright, fine. You know, funny thing is, I knew next to nothing about Indonesia until only a few years ago when I learned about HoloLive. That's the only way I learned anything about Indonesia. Man, I wish there was a cooking pot around here. Well, adventure that already has pirate copies, and people pirate anything. Trust me, I pirated like one of the worst video games of last year. A game that was so bad, only like 20-something people actually played it. Here's a good campfire. There are other series, the next venture, like the Dinosaur Kingdom, 1, 2. Alright, no more spoilers. I actually want to read this now. You've already sold it to me enough. I really want to know what's behind this door. Like, I want there to be something actually behind that. That would be so interesting. I'm going backwards now. Oh, here's a new Taylor Marksman. That's good. Ah, shit, no room. Wish I was able to get one of the other weapons, though.
Fantastic. Jawohl.
Damn, I actually could use a chamber chisel like this. Damn. Okay, here's the plan.
Fantastic. For my
There we go. Now it's chambered in 556, sorry. Which should give it a bit more kick. Where are my chats going through? I don't know. That is weird. It's a mustache man, right? Maybe that's why. I love the Ferryman. It's my best gun. I'm gonna head to city streets next with this assault rifle and flamethrower thing. It definitely seems to have a horrible range, though. I wonder if there's any way to increase that. It really is just... And a value into a nice... I would very much mind. It's alright. First off, let me just read it first. Like, I usually don't go into any Discord servers unless I have, like, business there. Who it is for anyone on Discord? Yeah, sure. Tell you what, if you're here, tomorrow night, I'll give you a link. Because my next stream is tomorrow night. Well, my next stream that you'll be able to catch at least. Fucking die! Holy fuck. God, I almost lost this ferryman. Fuck. Ooh, unlabeled oil. Tempting. I don't have anything I feel like getting rid of for it. Well, maybe one of these. Way. Alright, putting this way, and this, and this. What kind of oil can I put on this now? We'll have to see when we get back. marching. There it is. Ah, piece of shit. Alright, boss time. Oh, Christmas tree. Da-na-na-na. Where are you? There you are. Oh shit! Forgot he does that. Okay. Nice. Okay. That was close. Yeah. The story is, you're a priest, like a Roman Catholic priest, who's trying to hunt down a witch who burned down your church and killed your entire congregation. Oh, also, you're in limbo. Like, you're in some weird waiting room for the afterlife. And that's why everything is kind of weird. Yeah, for some reason you're a priest, and yet you wear, like, fingerless gloves and carry a wakizashi with you. Light barrel oil. Interesting. Zooming oil. I might actually work with this. Like, notice at the beginning of the boss fight, the giant tree monster called me father. It's because I'm a priest. God damn it, he's got nothing good for me. Let's see, what to put on here now? That could work. Yeah, let's go with hustler oil. As for this, featured gun oil. Damn, do I not have tandem oil anymore? That sucks. Be interesting, but I don't think I'm gonna put it on here, at least not until I do some research.
Dante said it. My druthers.
Let's keep one of these on hand. Well, it doesn't do that much though. I mean, yeah, sure. Need something to put on here anyways. This is a gun bow, by the way. And it's very powerful. In fact, I think it might be the most powerful single-shot weapon in the game. Not sure why not. Let's take this for shits and giggles. Maybe we can actually use in combat. Probably put this away too. And I'm gonna get myself some more pizza. Alright, let's head into town. Actually, before I do so... Nah, let's go. I think we have everything we need. I love the music in the town. Burn, you son of a bitch. Well, technically it's a sniper rifle. Sure. I'm gonna regret this. Actually... No, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Fuck. Arcanoid oil. What the fuck? Holy shit! 13 bullet bounces, negative 80 speed. Okay. I want to buy this just for morbid curiosity. Late boom oil. This sounds scary. I want to try it. Rigger oil. Room for it. Thanks for giving away your position, dumbass. Ooh, herb. Nice. You're gonna be playing with Herb on Saturday again. He's part of the Repo collab. I don't like the no money drop, but I'm not hurting for money, and it could work with this. Ah, just what I was hoping to find. You have sugar. Yes, you do. I wonder, what kind of cheese do they have in Malaysia? Because every culture's got to have its own cheese. It's one of the world's oldest inventions. Burn, you son of a bitch. And it doesn't set you on fire, which makes this a really nice alternative to lava. What? I don't think we do. Interesting. No cheese at all. There's gotta be some. This is the place where black pepper is found. Interesting. Speaking of. That could have gone better. Oh, come on! I missed that. Bro, he was point blank. And I know, I'm the one who turned off the aiming reticle for hip fire, but still. Sure if I really want to put this on. Yeah. This though, this can work. Oh my god, that's a lot of dogs. Actually, do you have any chicken on you? Eh, not raw. totally forget, what can you make with spice mix? Note to self, we really need to upgrade the power on this bow. Oh shit, getting shot at. More herbs. And we can make so much pizza with all this herb. I was really hoping we'd find more new guns. Are you? There you are. Are you not dead yet? We need more power for this gun. Absolutely. See, what does it have on it? Okay, we need tandem oil. Or better yet, Gemini oil. And again, Gemini oil is really hard to come by. But that's going to require a lot of off-screen grinding. Okay, that's interesting. Why am I continually missing? Okay, this is weird. Okay, I have to check now. What is the spread of this thing? Yeah, that's pretty pinpoint. Oh. Oh, so it has a little bit of bullet drop to it. I see. Weird. Where the hell did that dog go? Well, that almost killed me. My herb. Alright, this needs to get repaired pronto. Hmm. I'll keep this as a maybe, but I need to do more research before I commit to anything. Oh, interesting. Blinds targets. Yes, it quite literally is a scroll of darkness. What about? Okay, time for this boss fight, which I learned is incredibly easy to cheese. Chinese stockholders in major companies in America are purposefully doing bad decisions. Like Marvel, Disney, Bud Light, and Westerners are more prone to buying these high quality. Honestly, that doesn't sound too far off. Here's the thing, any big enough Chinese company is by default owned by the state and thus has to do whatever the state says. So if the state says destroy your business, they have to do it. And China never really stopped fighting the Cold War. They just turn it into a whole psychological warfare thing. Oh, here you are. I did not know that. Are you still alive, buddy? There we go. Oh, hey, this guy's still alive. Not for long. Yeah, they really need a better boss fight than this. Come on, come on, come on. Damn it! None of these guns are new! I want your guns. Alright, I'm gonna head back and then I'm gonna do the sewers. Actually, I might just do the dungeon instead, because that might guarantee me better loot. Flour, egg, chocolate, butter. And sugar should be all the ingredients. Yeah. Some dog sausage. Alright, this special oil is going here. This scares me. Arachnoid oil. I see so much potential in this. But it has to do exactly what I think it does for it to like work properly. Let's see, what was the other ingredient? Cheese. Of course, how could I forget the cheese? What else? Yeah, we can just keep making more pizza. Might as well. What's the pizza like in Malaysia? Got any special ingredients you put on yours? Like, do you do the Japanese thing of putting corn on pizza? Don't really eat much fast food. I mean, it doesn't have to be... well, I guess... fair. Let me think. No, Flannenwerfer. Make a Flannenwerfer scroll.
Oh.
Also Matrix Oil because it's funny. More lifetime. How does that work? kind of want to put a flamethrower on this. Because it's already got the... And why not? You can try. Actually, if we could find a proper chisel, we could turn that into a shotgun.
Follow my eagle.
That could be interesting.
Gallotine.
Damn. What time is it? Okay, unfortunately, it's time for me to get going. Ugh. I spent too much time here. I need to give my UBs a break. Because, my fingers aren't what they used to be. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, I know it's been 2 hours. Unfortunately, so it's an ergonomic problem. Basically, I spend so much time at the computer regularly that it's actually starting to affect my physical health. Like, my fingers are in pain now because of how much I train your hands, or you'll get carpal tunnel. I don't think that's the problem. I think it's just repetitive strain. But that's also why I've ordered a new keyboard. And I've learned a lot in the last, like, yesterday in particular, about mechanical keyboards and how modular they can be. So I'm getting a new keyboard, a new set of switches that are light to use, and new keycaps on top of that. Hopefully they'll all be here by the end of the week. At which point I could probably do longer streams, but for now, yeah, I'm gonna get going. Thank you for stopping by, though, Abadol. This has been really fun. You definitely made it fly by fast. Anyways, good night.